If you're a real estate agent on YouTube, you probably want to know what videos to make that actually get you clients. I know that's crazy. That last part there, actually get you clients. It was a mistake I made at the very beginning that I'm switching big time right now. And I think this video will be very valuable to you because what I did before was great at getting the views and the vanity metrics that we all love to see, but it kind of did a poor job at converting. I definitely still did convert to some clients, but I'm making a few changes now that should highly increase my conversions. So I want to talk to you about that. So the videos I was making before, about 90% of the channel was lifestyle videos and top of funnel types of videos. So videos that, would get seen by a lot of people, that was a little bit more broad and, maybe touristic and vacation style videos or things to do in the city style videos. Very, very, very good videos to make as far as to get awareness in your market. But when it's time to start converting, you've got to do conversion style videos. So now I'm doing a much different ratio of these lifestyle videos of my market, my city, which is Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and my conversion specific videos. I'm getting a little bit more ingrained with this whole YouTube for real estate thing, and I kind of understand the changes that I need to make now. So I'm actually going to walk through my 6-month strategy as far as the video types that I'm creating. Like I said before, it was majority lifestyle videos, right? Like 90% or more of my videos was lifestyle, very few like education or neighborhood tour types of things. So I'm gonna work off numbers here because when Con and I shoot videos, we're shooting 48 at a time. And of these 48 videos, only 6 are lifestyle now. And I'm gonna get into the rest right here. So one of the video types I'm doing is trending real estate news or like market updates. The reason that this is valuable to make, and I know market updates boring, right? I actually don't even want to do a market update, but I will tap into trending real estate news, whether it's nationwide, statewide, or even local to my city. This is important because it allows you to interpret news going on that's on a macro level for your specific market, and it gets your viewers to understand that you know what you're talking about. You haven't, it gets you to portray your expertise. Never did any of those videos before. I'm about to roll that out into the next phase here, which I'm very excited about. The next is neighborhood tours. I have done these, but I'm making them much more of a priority now because this type of video, think about the viewer that's watching a neighborhood tour versus a 5 things to do in Fort Lauderdale video or 5 things to do in whatever market you're in video. That is open to people that are visiting, traveling, just looking for something to do. They have no intent for anything real estate related. But if you're watching a neighborhood tour, you're actually searching for, hey, I either live here and I want to explore new neighborhoods without having to actually get in my car and go explore these, or I'm relocating to the area and I want to get a good idea of what neighborhoods look like and what the price points are in that neighborhood and what home type I can get in that neighborhood before actually ever traveling. That way, when they do travel, their list is narrowed down. So those are higher intent videos. The viewer that is watching that is much more likely to actually become a client than somebody just watching, things to do in the city. The next type is community tours. Very similar to a neighborhood tour, except it's on a macro scale. So these are good to, get people used to the entire area. Hey, you're thinking about moving to this area. Let me tell you why it might be for you and why it might not be for you. Okay, so very similar to a neighborhood. It's just you're talking about the city at scale, the entire market that you work in, that you serve. The next one, I titled it, the video type is real estate tours, but I also put /education. And I'll dive into a little bit more of my strategy here. And I forgot to give you the numbers here, so I'm gonna do that right now. I'm doing 6 of the trending real estate things, the videos, across the 6 months, so 1 a month. Neighborhood tours, I'm doing 12 of, which I believe is, 2 a month? Yeah, that's right, bad math. Community tours, I'm doing 6 of, which is again once a month. And then these real estate tours are also 12 across the 6 months, so 2 a month. But these real estate tours are broken up into a few different like subcategories. And I'm gonna be doing map tours that I can actually self-produce. I don't need my media team, which is Con and his agency, to come in and film these for me. I can actually do a quick intro on my phone, just like this right here. Like, hey, I'm talking about this. The quality on the phone is perfect for these types of videos. then it would simply cut over to a map guide of the city. You're literally overviewing Apple Maps or Google Maps and showing them where a few things are. Extremely valuable to relocators. So that's one part of the real estate tours. The next is legitimate real estate tours, like walkthroughs. If I have a listing and it's live, I'm gonna make a video in that listing of me walking through it. It doesn't have to be anything professional grade. It's just, hey, here's what you can get in this area for this price point. And then you just show them the house. And maybe even as you're walking through the house, show them what to look for in a house to, show them your expertise, show them what you're looking for, and show them that you are a professional when walking through a property. And then as far as education goes, again, this is still on that line of 12 real estate tours / education videos. These educational videos are put into place for educating whoever your client is. I'm personally working with younger professionals that definitely want to buy a property. They're not in Dreamville where they're like, can I even buy a property? No, it's young professionals that are making good money that definitely want to buy real estate but are kind of hesitant and they don't know the game that well. Those people I'm going to make educational videos for. Let's see. I don't know. I would have to click over. Let me see what some of my ideas are here. So education, how to buy a home even when it feels impossible. That's big and big for my target audience right now because especially in my market, things are expensive. So it's like, hey, here's how to buy a home when it feels impossible. I'm tapping into their emotion a little bit there. And let's see. Another one is, when is the right time to buy real estate in market? Or you can take in market off of it and just say when's the right time to buy real estate. That's a really cool video. I can't wait to make it. But you get the point. Educational videos are educational videos. You share education with them. You educate your target audience and help them be more confident in the next step that they're taking. And then I'm also doing, this is interesting, I'm ready to test this one out. It's 6 like raw or unpolished videos, almost like a vlog style where I'm just taking my phone, maybe throwing a microphone on myself just like this one here, and I'm just taking them to experience something that I do in my everyday life. I think what this will do as far as a long-term strategy is help viewers build a little bit more trust with me because I'm shooting it. It's not a professionally shot, media-driven video. It's me just taking them along with me, showing them things that I can do in my market, that they can do in the market. Things like going to play pickleball, going to my favorite coffee shop. Just a little bit of a day in the life or a vlog thing where they can connect with me on a deeper level and also get to experience some of the things that we have in my market without actually being here. So those build trust, and almost all of the other video types except for the lifestyle are conversion style videos. That's the main theme of this whole video is instead of just showing people what you can do in the neighborhood, actually have your expertise come through in the video by showing them real estate, by showing them neighborhoods, by sharing your insights or your interpretation of big news going on, whether it's nationally or locally, and things like that. So that's a switch I'm making. That is how I'm confident in saying that's how you will get your videos to convert at a much higher level, because I'm not just coming up with this out of thin air. I've been to masterminds and paid thousands of dollars to learn some of these YouTube tactics for real estate, for the real estate agent or real estate industry specifically. So that's that. Super excited to run this play. But yeah, if you're coming up with video ideas and you're thinking about this, do a good mix of videos that get views and videos that convert. That's it. See you in the next one.